Nafurahia tu kuwa ulifika nyumbani salama na mpango wa huyu mboch hayakufaulu. Hiyo ilikuwa chance yako ya mwisho. Usiniombe msaada tena. I am Joyce Maina. I feel very blessed to be where I am today. I was born September 9th in Nairobi, Aga Khan Hospital. I grew up a bit in Eastlands before we finally moved to Langata. I've been to many schools, not because I was a bad child, but you know, things happen. I went to LCVR for primary school until class 7. Then I moved to Allen Group School, where I did my KCPE. Then high school, I went to St. Lucie Kiriri until around Form 2. Then I finished high school in Serare School, which is in Ngong. When I was born, my parents were living in Eastlands, which is where we lived mostly until I was 11. So we moved around a lot, Isili, Buru, Pangani, before we finally settled in Langata. My career, I started with commercial modeling, which was my first job ever. I was 19 years old. And then the agency that used to send me for these commercial jobs thought that I'd do well as an actress, and it's something I wasn't very confident doing for a while. But I went for my first audition and I didn't get the job, but I got to a point where I saw it as something that I actually want to pursue. So I would say I started properly pursuing being an actress when I was around 21. My experience has been interesting. I won't say bad. First of all, it started with a lot of rejection. Like from the time I was 21, I didn't get my first job until I was 23. So it was just 2 whole years of going for auditions and not getting anything. I didn't even get a feature. I wasn't even an extra and nothing. I had never stepped foot on set until I got my first acting job, which was Sumula Penzi when I was in 2014. There are a few highlights in my career, that's what I'd call them, because that's what they are. I would say first being nominated for a Kalasha Award. I remember when I started acting, that was such a prestigious award. And when the first time I attended, I was like, man, I really want to attend this as a nominee. And that happened for me in 2017 when I was nominated for Best Actress in a feature film for Aisha. And after a few years of acting, a lot of people suggested that I should try TV hosting, that I have the personality for it and all of that. So it's something I started actively pursuing. So I'm happy that I got the job at Chatspot.
So you know what I'm talking about. The word, the only, the Ngonjais, Joyce Maina. Welcome to the show.
I'm back. You thought I was gonna leave? No, I'm here to stay. A lot of people, when they first see me, think I'm a bitch because I have a resting face. But I keep telling guys, that's just my face. I don't know why people think I'm so unapproachable.
Oatmeal.
I don't want oatmeal!
Babe, you said you wanted oatmeal.
Yeah, but that was then. I can't change my mind.
Can't a girl change her mind? I want eggs and sausage and bacon.
What?
But the minute you walk up to me, you realize it was just a stereotype. And I'm very I'm an introvert, yes, but I am also very sociable and I'm conversational. Even when I don't have to talk to someone, I'm not rude. That's the word I would say. I'm not rude. I always take the time to engage someone, even though it's just for 5 minutes.
She's pretty. Do you think she's prettier than me?
No, babe. Babe, no one's prettier than you.
Or at the end of the day, I'm not losing anything by being nice to someone. So I'm a nice person. I'm a girl who wears many hats. Sometimes I'm an actress, sometimes I am a commercial model, sometimes I am an influencer. In this industry of ours, you have to have many sources of income, which is something I'm known from a very young age. So I'm always, if I'm not doing one thing, I'm doing the other, or sometimes I do both of them, and you just have to juggle. It's just our way of life. It's the life we've chosen. So yeah, honestly, the first time I ever had that thought would be when I first started pursuing being an actress, because like I said, you go for 2 years being told no. Honestly, that takes a toll on you. Because I remember even when I went for the audition for Sumula Penzi, I had told myself, this is the last audition I'm going for. If I don't get this job, then maybe it's time to look into something else. And as it turns out, you know, when you make plans, God laughs because he has other plans. So that ended up being my first job, and here I am now. I did not study anything to do with entertainment. I studied international business management at African Nazarene University. Yes, I graduated in 2016. The thing about my parents is that they've always been very supportive about my career. It's just that they always like really insisted that I finish my degree. I actually was very late in graduating because I started acting while I was still in school, and I tried the whole juggling work and school, but it wasn't possible, especially being a main character. I don't think you understand, like call sheets, you can be on the call sheet for like the whole day and you still have class. I even tried to do like night classes. It wasn't working, so I ended up taking a really long sem break for like almost a year. And like my parents are supportive. They're like, yeah, you're doing what you love and you're getting money, but yo, what's happening with your degree? So I actually had one semester left. That's what took me like I took a whole year off school because of one semester. So especially my dad was really big on like education. So to be honest, I actually just went to finish that degree for my dad. It wasn't even for me, but yeah, I finished.
That's so nice, right?
Yeah. This is nice. Cuddling with you.
Yeah, right? Like, because I have these big arms and then these big muscles.
No, silly, because you're squishy and cute. You're like a teddy bear.
For me, I tried to balance, and it was like taking a toll on me, man. Like I was stressed all the time. I would even be like moody on set because I haven't slept enough, and then I have class, and then I have to do this. If you can find a healthy balance, do it. But if you can't, prioritize. Because I remember when I went back to school to finish my degree, I told myself, there's no job that's going to stop me from finishing this degree. I've set my mind to finishing it. If it means just taking a few, like half of the year off, which is what I did. Actually took almost a whole year off, about 6 months. I was like, if that's what it's going to take. Even when I was going for all of my jobs, just to tell them, listen, I have class at this and this time. If I'm on the call sheet and I need to be in class, I'm going to go to class. So just find a healthy balance. If you can't, prioritize. Just find what's important to you at the time. I have 5 tattoos. Yeah, the ones you can see. This one was I thought I was being creative, but people don't understand what this is. It's an old school microphone with like a ribbon going around it, because like at the time when I got it, music therapy is a thing. Like whenever like I'm going through like my my dark moments, and you know, being all like sad and stuff, I always listen to music and it always helps me feel better. So yeah, that's this one. And then this one, it's funny, when I was getting this one, I just looked at my arm. I was like, I mean, like, we could just add one. So I got these two at the same time. And remember, the tattoo artist was like, yeah, we could just put like a star on it. Little did I know that I would end up being a star. Joking. But yeah, this one was impulse. But this one I thought about. This one is a feather, an eagle's feather. And the specific reason why it's specifically an eagle's feather is because eagles fly solo and they fly high. So when I got it at that point of my life, I was like, you know what? If I need to be by myself to like achieve my goals, I don't need anybody. Basically, I get most of my tattoos and I'm going through things, yeah. And then I have one more on my pelvic bone, which is the first one I ever got. It's a phoenix. A phoenix is a mythical bird that it doesn't die. It just turns into ash and it rises from its ashes. So at that point of my life, I was like, whatever happens, I'm going to rise from my ashes. And then I have one more here that says good vibes only, which is basically my motto in life. If you go through like my Instagram and like my YouTube, it's always like a hashtag that I believe in good vibes only, because I read people's vibes, and like I always like to give out a good vibes, because what you put out into the universe you get back. So if you always put out good vibes, you get good vibes back.
So make it one now, count him. Don't be shy, make your body one, count him. Don't be shy, make your body one, count him. Don't be shy, make your body one, make it one now, girl.
Honestly, right now I'll just say I'm just doing my best. Like honestly, like, because success is measured differently for different people. Some people it's making all the money in the world. Some people it's having a big happy family. Some people, so like for me, I go through phases in my life. If I need to focus on my career and that goes well, then I'm feeling successful. If I feel like my mental health or like my physical health is dwindling, that's what I focus on, and when that happens for me, I feel successful. So there isn't one specific thing that would make me feel successful. It's just a constant journey towards success. It's 2020, guys. It's a new decade. Anything you ever tried to stop yourself from doing, or anything that you ever doubted that you could do, you're the only one who's stopping yourself. Honestly, there's no one else who's stopping you apart from you. Because if you try something and it doesn't work out, what's the worst that could happen? You just go back to the exact same place that you are, and you just come up with a new plan. So just go for it. Doesn't matter how big your movie is, how small your movie is, just go for it. Honestly, there's nothing bad that could happen than you sitting there and be like, maybe I should have. Yeah.
When I'm on set, at least once a day, I have some really fun experiences and interactions. Or when something just happens, almost every day, I get this same surreal feeling, which makes me feel like I'm living a dream. I guess that's what you get for pursuing your passion and being brave about it.